カードキーまだ問題なく使えてよかったね。
Yeah, but the hard part starts now.
わかってる。
No alarms are ringing off, nor are there any signs of security rushing to the school building. In other words, they still don't know about our forged keycard. We took a risk in using it again, but that risk paid off. We suddenly diverge from the path and head towards the research center.
そっちに回って、予定通り通用口から。
Gotcha. How long do you think you can fool the cameras outside?
1分。それ以上はやめておいた方が良さそう。
1 minute's plenty.
うん。じゃあ早速切り替えて。入ってすぐにも2つカメラあるから気をつけて。
Got it. I'll carry you and make a beeline to the first safety point. I make my way past the guards and sensors through a combination of my astral ability and the stealth functions on both of our uniforms. Once we arrive at the service door, Nanami quickly places the keycard over the door's sensor while still in my arms. The door opens and we creep inside the building without making a single peep. The interior of the building is dead silent, just as Mayu Senpai said.
ドア通過後、身を隠す場所。3メートル先左手。
But we avoid speaking as much as possible after the infiltration relying on simple noise from our communication devices as signals. It involves certain blowing noises which correspond to different meanings. We've been trained both in how to do them and interpret them. Successful mission hinges upon such skills, which is why everything has proceeded smoothly so far. The moment I step through the door, I sense a person approaching and quickly hid in the shadows. Wasting no time, Nanami turns back and the cameras covering the entrance area we just passed through. Best to tamper with things as little as possible on missions as a precautionary measure in the event that something unforeseen happens. I knew this, which is why we only planned to disable the cameras while I was passing through their line of sight. Thankfully, made it just in time. Even a second later, and the researcher would have caught us. They walk past me, unlock a door to an adjacent block, and proceed inside right as Nanami finishes hacking. Okay, we should be good to go now.
問題なし。移動再開。秒速2メートル想定でカメラ順次対処。
Got it. I continue down our predetermined pathway. The room seems to be empty.
了解。開けるね。
Places the keycard against the action sensor, unlocking the final door.
やっと着いた。やっと声出せる。
Hey, look, a background. It's not a black screen like the rest of them.
真夜中なのに、やっぱ起きて仕事してる人いたね。帰り道も気が抜けないな。
Yeah, let's wrap this up as fast as we can. Also, is it just me or does this room look more like a head researcher's lab rather than a control room?
だね。そこは予想を外しちゃったけど。
Then walk straight towards a computer at a corner of the room.
うん。この端末は予想通りみたい。早速取り掛かるね。サトルくんは周囲の警戒をお願い。
Yeah. I nod and check on the cameras. They've been disabled, but we have to be ready to re-enable them on a moment's notice. We'll need a place to hide in that case. Right when I look away to scan the room, though. Ah! I hear an all too familiar sound from behind me. Fuck, someone just unlocked the door. None of me. I heighten my reflexes using my ability to pull Nanami away from the computer. I then lunge under cover and activate my uniform's stealth function.
そっか、ステルス。
Door opens not a second after she manages to turn hers on. Phew, that was a close call. We're safe. Should be able to notice us while our stealth is activated. Wait for them to leave and continue with. My trail of thought is instantly interrupted as I see the face of the person that entered.
失礼します。
Ah, who would have guessed? But Mayu senpai.
あれ、いないか。一旦帰ってるのかな。
Why is she here? Nothing hinted that she'd be coming to the research center today. When I saw her earlier this at noontime. Actually, more important question: why in the middle of the night? Is that when she normally comes here?
まあいいや。それじゃ。
Walks towards the computer, completely oblivious to our presence. After moving around the mouse a bit and hitting some keys, she gives a nod and gets up. Following that, she promptly leaves the room. What did she come here to do? Surely she didn't come to the research building this late specifically to do that minute or so of whatever on the computer.
チャンス。
Nanami bolts towards the computer and connects her tablet.
急げ急げ。急いでトレースして。よし。
What are you freaking out for?
今の私がつかめてないセキュリティの解除だったの。大ピンチかと思ったけど、むしろチャンス。おかげでほら。
Oh my god. He puts up a map of the research center on her tablet and shows it to me. New security data appears on blocks that were previously blank.
式部先輩はこっちに向かったみたいだね。
He points to a room on the map, located in an area Nanami had told me earlier was off limits. That mean we now have access to it with the forged card key? Does that mean we can chase after Mayu senpai?
よーしよーし、この調子で。あ、でも他の部分は硬い。10分で突破できるかな。
He continues with the hacking as planned. We initially decided that we would only stay in this room for 10 minutes to be on the safe side, gathering as much intel as we could in that time frame. And my job was to stand watch for her, but I'm curious about where Mayu senpai went. Anyway, keep doing what you're doing, but stay alert. Hear anything, hide ASAP and turn on your stealth like we just did. Focus on getting all the info you can out of it. I'm gonna borrow the key card in the meantime.
サトルくん？
I'm gonna go see if I can find Mayu senpai. I know how pitiful my excuse was. This is a big divergence from the original plan. It'll be risky as all hell. But I simply have to know. Where is she headed, and why? Perhaps it'll lead to some sort of hint regarding that goal she spoke about.
ああ、もう。その先はあと2部屋。カメラは右手2メートルと角曲がった先にもう2つ。
I receive a transmission from Nanami after I enter through the first door.
サトルくんに問答無用で出て行かれちゃったら、私がフォローするしかないじゃん。
Are you still willing to navigate me?
ちょうどその辺まで潜れたところだったし、何かわかるまで戻ってくる気ないんでしょ。ハッキングよりサトルくんの安全確保を優先してあげるから、早く済ませて帰ってきて。
Sorry about this, Nanami. I've essentially forced her to go along with my rash decision. Oh well. I'll just have to convey my appreciation by finishing as fast as possible. Making use of my visual memory, I bring up a mental image of the map I saw earlier, take the position of the cameras, then advance by passing through the blind spots. Okay, there are 2 rooms up ahead. Do you know which one Mayu-senpai went into?
ログを洗った限り、先輩は大きい方の部屋だと思う。だから分かってるだろうけど、そっち行ったらダメだからね。いくらステルス使ってても。
No. I'll go into the other room. There's honestly no guarantee I'll find anything useful in it. I've come this far, so as long as there's a possibility, I might as well investigate. I prepare myself mentally, then I'll lock the door and slip inside. Flashbang, Jesus. What the? That's what I'm saying. I could see everything. The room on the other side was plainly visible through a glass barrier. Is that a medical capsule? No, it looks more like a life support machine. That's the first image that sprung to mind as I lay eyes on the person sleeping inside. Notice the slow, rhythmic heaving of their chest. But they're not the only person there. Mayu-senpai is gazing at the person inside. The tender gaze, one filled with love and compassion. Whoever this person is, they're clearly someone Mayu-senpai thinks dearly of. It almost reminds me of someone visiting a gravely ill loved one at the hospital. So I guess Mayu-senpai came here to visit the girl in the capsule. That raises numerous questions. Why not earlier? It's almost as though she specifically came when she knew the person would be sleeping. Why is there a person sleeping inside this capsule in the first place? Is he undergoing some sort of medical treatment? Then why here? Is this a research laboratory? She's a patient, but maybe she's some sort of test subject. It's a bit of a chilling thought. Like the room where... sorry. Mayu-senpai speaks to the girl inside, blissfully unaware that I'm in the next room over watching her. Kotori must be her name. Hang on a minute. This is meant to be our route, not you and Kotori. Hang on a minute. Whoa, she just started wailing out of nowhere.
私なりに頑張ってはいるんだけどさ。でもやっぱり相変わらずさっぱりで。頑張るのちょっと辛くなってきちゃったよ。なんていうか、こう引っ張ってもらわないと。
From the sounds of it, this girl is a close friend. Someone she can let it all out around. Never seen her act this despondent ever. She always makes a point to act mature and responsible around me, like she has everything together. Yet now...
あ、でもね、今日ね、肩揉んでくれちゃったりしてね。
My heart just stopped for a brief second. She's definitely referring to me. Gee, Satoru, I don't know. I wonder if she got a massage from any other boy in the school.
恥ずかしかったけど、嬉しくて気持ちよかった。
I meant the school, not this school.
お姉さんらしくしてなきゃって思うのに、ちょっと緩んじゃったくらい。それをね、小鳥に聞いてほしかったんだ。 聞いてほしくなって、それでこんな時間に来ちゃったんだ。前に話したよね、風蘭児童学園で一緒だった彼。私この前一人合点して余計な心配しちゃったんだけど、彼ね、それが嬉しかったって。
It really meant a lot to her, didn't it? Judging from her words, though, apparently she comes here and talks to her friend quite often. So that means this girl has been like this for a while. What happened to her, though? Why is Mayu-senpai being so open around her? Maybe her goal is related to this friend in some way. Then that would mean...
サトルくん、そろそろカメラごまかすの限界。すぐ戻ってきて。
Fuck, man. Anami's frantic voice snaps me back to reality. This is really gnawing at me. But I'll have to retreat for now. I grit my teeth and head back to the room where Nanami is. Look, okay? Look, it's not my fault that you just so happened to send me to a place where Mayu senpai just happened to show up that day to talk to someone in a life support machine in a cold ass room. I saw the frost. I know what's going on in there. But like, if it wasn't her route, I wouldn't have been as curious. Look, that's on you. I have no excuses for my actions. Look. They're meta excuses, but still. After we pulled out of the research center, I returned back to my room and immediately reported to Dad. He finally brought me back to my senses. I acted way out of line and realized that now. Luckily, it all worked out, but I'm getting cold sweats now that I think about just how dangerous that was for me to do, especially since that room looked hella cold. No, never mind. Not only did I jeopardize my own safety, but Levy 9's too, and the entire organization for that matter. I deeply apologize for my misconduct. I'll reflect on...
Satoru-kun. Satoru-kun.
I suddenly feel Nanami tug on my sleeve as I'm in the middle of my remorseful apology. But what? I'm busy right now.
いいから、ちょっと代わって。
Oh. Not going to take no for an answer, I can tell. I reluctantly hand my phone over to her, wondering what she's so insistent to say.
レビー9、報告を引き継ぎます。っていうかね、お父さん。
Wait, what are you... This is a formal request. You can just talk... You can just talk casually like that. You can't just talk casually like that. I was about to chide her, but what she says next blows me away.
サトルくんがどうしても気になっちゃったのは仕方ないよ。だって、式部先輩に関わることなんだもん。
Well, shit. Nanami.
式部先輩とは、サトルくんがいた児童施設で一緒だったんだって。お父さんは知ってたんだ。私もこの前教えてもらった。そう。だから、久々の再会だったんだよ。この学院に転入して。生き別れになった幼なじみに再会したようなものだもん。私は、気持ちわかる気したから。それでサトルくんの責任が問われるんなら、独断専行を容認した私も同罪です。レビー9、どのような処分でもお受けします。
So that's why she didn't object to me doing that.
はい。はい。わかりました。戻します。サトルくん？
Yeah. She hands me my phone. Quickly thereafter, she turns her face away, blushing uncomfortably. Thanks, Nanami.
そういうのは後。
Yeah, sorry. This is Level 6 speaking again. Hello?
お前、そこまで彼女に首ったけだったのね。
Maybe. I mean, no. Oh, shut up. Are there not more important things we should be discussing right now?
おう、では話を戻すが、今回のお前の独断専行はどうあっても問題ある行動だった。
Shit. Yes.
だが、お前のその行動で入手した情報は重要な価値がありそうなのもまた確かだ。
I wasn't able to find out much more other than what I saw, though. There's a girl sleeping within a capsule in a room at the research center. Why is there a girl in this capsule sleeping? Why is the capsule inside of a research laboratory and not a hospital? I could tell she was a friend of Mayu-senpai's, but what is her identity? There are way too many unknowns right now. It's like the truth of the matter is shrouded in a dense fog. A dense frost. What? Sorry. Yeah?
ああ、すまん。俺も現状ではまだ何とも言えん。例の連中のもう一つの狙いがその子だった。という可能性も踏まえて、引き続き尋問には当たってみるが、そっちも引き続き調査を頼む。
You want me to try and find out more about the girl?
繰り返すが、今回のお前の行動は処罰対象になって叱るべきだ。が、今はそれを問わずに置く。その分、気張ってくれるな。
Oh boy. Yes, of course. It didn't take me long to realize he's letting me off the hook. So I owe it to him to comply. I'll do everything in my power to make up for this blunder.
よし。じゃあまず頑張ってまゆちゃんを攻め落としてくれ。
Excuse me? What the hell did he just say?
当然のアプローチだろう。研究員でもあり、どうやらその少女とも面識があるのが式部まゆだ。再潜入のための情報を集めるにも、その少女の情報を集めるにも、彼女からというのが一番手っ取り早い。現状での研究棟潜入はかなりの博打だったんだろう。だったら再潜入は情報を集めてからが望ましい。危険を冒す回数は極力増やしたくはないしな。
I see. I see what you're saying, but really? I mean, it is a mission, so I guess I need to push my personal feelings aside. But I definitely appreciate but I'm definitely appreciative for my excuse to interact with Mayu senpai. Maybe I'll be able to learn more about her and the... What do you think, Satoru? Right after I tell myself to push my personal feelings aside, it's the exact same thing that happened earlier when I spontaneously went and chased after her. I think I might...
何よりだ。
あ、
お前が彼女のことが気になってしょうがないのと同じように、彼女もお前を気にしてくれてるんだろ。スパイ映画によくある展開じゃないか。潜入先の女が愛ゆえにこっちに情報を流してくれるっていうの。
I already told you it's not... I can't finish my sentence. Almost like my subconscious was telling me not to deny it.
ん？なんだ？途中で終わりか？ま、情報が得られるなら、俺としてはどっちでも構わんがな。そんな感じでよろしく気張ってくれ。続報を期待している。
He ends the call before I can respond in any way. But if I'm being honest, that's a relief. Why have I been acting so funny today? Yeah, it was to. It has to be what I'm thinking it is. Oh, sorry. Her peevish stare pulls me back to reality before I can sink too deep into thought. I should probably tell you what Dad told me.
聞いてれば分かっちゃったよ。
Oh, okay.
その寝てた女の子の情報を探るの込みで、今後のために引き続き式部先輩に接触でしょ？
That's the gist of it, yeah.
まあ、とにかくね、サトルくんの独断専行で、結局本来の目的はほとんど果たせなかったわけ。カードのログもいじれなかったし、他のセキュリティ解除手段も見つけられなかった。
Entirely my fault. Really, I can't apologize enough. Research Center's system completely different from the main school's buildings. It can be hacked nearly as it can't be hacked nearly as easily. Like Nanami mentioned earlier, I don't think they'll notice that we trespassed immediately, but there is a possibility that they'll find out eventually.
まあ、仮にサトルくんが独断専行してなかったとしても、その辺がクリアできたかはわかんないんだけどさ。
That's not very reassuring.
私は現状を整理してるだけだってば。だから、まあとにかく、その女の子のことは大きな成果なの。私たちにとっては。狙ってたことは果たせなかったけど、無意に終わらずには済んだんだよ。ある意味、サトルくんのおかげで。
Nanami.
だから、その子のことを調べるのは必須なの。私にとっても。だから、一人で責任感じたり、考え込んだりするのやめてよね。私はサトルくんの妹で、相棒なんだから。
I will. Thanks. I take her words to heart. I really do appreciate her so much. A lump of anxiety was swelling in my chest. Now it's gone. Yeah. I'll keep doing what I can, both for you and for me.
ねえ、サトルくん。
Oh?
サトルくんは、ね、式部先輩のことが、好きなの？
There it is! Please, just say yes. Do you want the truth? Oh, well, he's gonna be like, I don't know. I'm not sure. What did I say? I can't tell what I'm feeling for her. What my feelings for her are at this point.
何それ。
That's what I'm saying. She shoulders immediately slump. Her shoulders immediately slump like a massive wave of dejection just hit her.
それなりに覚悟を決めて聞いたのに、何その反応のしようがない返答。
Sorry, I guess. Oh my god, the pound. Would you happen to know?
知らない。サトルくんのバカ。
Yeah. He's exactly right. In truth, I do know. A little takes a tiny bit more examining, and any lingering doubts I still have will disappear. That's why I want to try and ignore it as at least a little for now. That's what I feel I have to do.
リドルジョーカー。 おはよう。サトルくんもこれから朝ごはん？
This is a way better way of, how do I say, of conflicting emotions in Satoru, right? If Hazuki was kind of the same, right? Because her suspicions in the case that Satoru was currently following in her route conflicted with his personal feelings for her, and that's why he couldn't say no. I mean, he couldn't say yes immediately. But the problem with that is how much it pains Hazuki. Here, though, it's different because he is not having these conflicting emotions mid confession. That's the difference. Is that Hazuki laid out her feelings on the table and was waiting for Satoru to respond. Meanwhile, in Mayu's case, she has not. Thank God. Because it could have been the same, where Mayu confesses to Satoru, and Satoru being like, I'll need some time because he's in the middle of this investigation, right? I might eat my words on that. It could still happen, but I am hoping to God that it does not, and that he figures out his feelings before Mayu confesses, or even if Satoru confesses, that would be even better, right? Anyway, yeah. Mind if I sit across from you?
もちろん。もちろん。
This is my current task. I have to approach Mayu Senpai more than before. I need to manipulate her more than ever before. Even if my behavior is a bit conspicuous.
サトルくんついに私の教室まで来てくれちゃったの？
Well, you weren't in your lab, so I figured I'd check.
ごめんね。そうなんだ。今日はちょっと珍しく出なきゃいけない授業があって。ありがとうね、わざわざ。
No problem.
あ、そうだ。今後はそういうケースがあったら連絡した方がいい？
That'd be appreciated.
了解。それでお昼のお誘いってことでいいんだよね。
Yeah, is that fine by you?
もちろんもちろん。でもほんとびっくりだよ。まさかサトルくんが教室まで来てくれるなんて。
Don't give me that look. Every time I see that sweet smile on her face, I feel a sharp pang of pain in my chest. I'm hiding things from her. I'm taking advantage of her kindness in hopes that she'll reveal her own secrets, even though I'm keeping mine from her. And that won't change as long as I'm in the SFD. As hard as it is, though, I can't change my life situation on a whim. I don't have the right to face my own feelings, being a secret agent. The only thing I can do is try to ignore them by telling myself I don't know. Anyways. Hey, Mayu Senpai.
何？
Well, I just... Never mind, it's nothing.
そう。
How do I even broach this subject? I've been mulling over this question for the entire day. I want to find out more about that girl I saw. There's absolutely nothing I can use to segue into it. Anything I say will be met with the same reply. How do you know about her? I've been chilling in her lab for a while now, just absently sipping on this cup of coffee. How do I go about getting more information?
それにしてもさ、サトルくん、
Yeah?
その変な意味じゃなくてね、こんなに連日私のところにばっかり来てていいの？
Like what? I really hope she's not starting to suspect something.
ああ、いや、嬉しくないことないんだよ。むしろすっごく嬉しいんだけど、でもいいのかなってね。だってほら、他のことの付き合いもあるだろうしとか。
Not really. Oof. If she hasn't grown wary yet. But in a sense, it will be kind of hard to keep this up if she's just going to worry each time I come.
そうなの？
You're the only one I want to spend time with right now, Mayu-senpai. My mission to bodyguard Mitsukasa-san has concluded. As discussed with Dad yesterday, my current mission is to try and get information from Mayu-senpai. That takes priority over everything else. But I still haven't figured out how to go about asking her about that girl. If I'm not careful with my words, she'll know I'm keeping something from her. Oh.
そういうことでいいの？今の発言、そういう意味でいいの？
You are, but you aren't. God damn it.
いや、落ち着いて考えなさい、式部眉。もう一度頭から再検討。とにかくサトルくん、最近ものすごく頻繁に私のところに顔出してくれるようになって、肩揉んでくれたり、わざわざ教室までお昼誘いに来てくれたり、前にはない行動を見せるようになって、その上で今の発言、今の俺はまゆ先輩のことしか考えてないなんて。
Oh.
つまりこれってアプローチかけられてるって思っちゃっていいの？
I mean, look, he likes you, but because of the mission, he doesn't want to admit it, so...
あのサトルくんがこの私に？まさか。でもこれはもう、早合点はダメ。ここは仮説検証の必要性がある。それが研究者として理性的な態度というやつだよ。仮説、もしサトルくんが本当にだとしたら、その検証のためにはやはり日常とは違う距離感での反応を観測するべきとなったら、もう一度。
Oh.
今日の作業も肩こるな。
I was in deep thought when Mayu-senpai starts to grumble and rotate her arms at the shoulder joints. All the while she's doing that, she throws insinuative glances towards me every few seconds. Oh. Oh, want me to give you another massage? has a pretty assertive personality, generally speaking, but she becomes pretty meek and reserved when asking other people for favors. You can just ask if you want one. It's the least I can do for you, considering all you do for me.
じゃあまたお願いします。
Even with the situation as it was, I'm at least glad that she seems to have liked the massage I gave her. A little too well. I may have liked it a little too well. This time, thankfully, I don't have to do it with any ulterior motives. I'll try to do a better job this time too, by way of apology. Yeah, I could certainly feel it. You're really stiff here.
やっぱりね、座り仕事ばっかりだし、それにほら、なんていうか私は重りもぶら下げてるようなものだしとか。
Don't bring it up. I guess I was hoping she wouldn't mention that, but I suppose it is a conscious issue for her that she has to deal with. Heck, they're softly bouncing just from me rubbing her shoulders. I'm almost inclined to believe that lifting up those drugs of hers would help infinitely more than a shoulder massage. Not that I'd ever do that. Unfortunately, being a guy, it's hard not to stare. Oh. Alright, let's soften up these muscles. How's the spot?
気持ちいい。
Nice. I'll keep massaging it then. It's a damn good thing she has her back to me. Really? Have I always been this fixated on boobs? Not to say that I was uninterested, but I could definitely accomplish something like a shoulder massage without staring. Maybe hers are just too large to ignore. Or maybe... wait, no, calm down. Focus on the massage.
やっぱりサトルくん、ものすごくおっぱい見てる気がする。
She can just feel it.
それも凝視。どうして？前はそんなことなかったのに。まさかあれ？
What are you thinking?
前にああした時の感触が忘れられなくてとか？
I mean, like, who wouldn't?
サトルくん、おっぱい押し付けられて冷静でいられる男はいないって言ってたし。じゃあまさかあの後壁ドンしてきたのも実は本気だったとか？
I mean, no.
私の反応次第ではさらに踏み込む気ありありだったってことなの？そうなのサトルくん？踏み込む。それってつまり私のおっぱいを。そうなったらもうおっぱいだけじゃ済まないよね。サトルくんだってお年頃なんだし。
I mean, true.
おっぱい以外も私サトルくんに求められてる。求められちゃってる。どうしよう私そんなこと。
Oh boy. My senpai seemed awfully quiet during the massage. Maybe I was just imagining it though. Regardless, I finished up my massage while keeping my desires in check, then went home for the day. No progress was made on my mission, but there was nothing I could have done about that, unfortunately. I might ask Nanami for advice on how to go about approaching the subject of that girl. Just don't talk about the girl. Just be like... You just be like, hey, mind telling me something a bit more about what your goals are or whatever? And then, you know, she'll open up to you about it, but if she wants.
やっぱりありえないってば。さすがにそれはサトルくんが私のこと女として求めてるなんて。
Look. Never mind.
ありえないと思うけど。確信が持てない。もしそうだったらどうすれば。この手のこと疎いからな。ほんと縁がなかったし。というかそもそもサトルくんがどう思ってようと私が許す許さないの問題であって。
True. So what do you feel? How do you feel about him?
私は、別にそんな気は嫌じゃないけど、さすがに怖いし。でも年上のお姉さんとしては傷つけたくないし、断るにしてもこうやんわり。
I like how she has conflicting feelings as well. Oh my god, it is so different from Hazuki's route, where Hazuki was so dead set on confessing to Satoru and knowing that about her feelings and stuff, and then there's Mayu who has the same thing as Satoru, where she doesn't know if she should like him. Right? It's so much better than her route. It's Hazuki's route, man.
そんなのどうやるの？徹底的にこの手のことの知識の蓄積が足りてない。となったら今からでも遅くはないよね。調べるしか。
she's gonna start reading how to date men books.
ちょいちょいっと検索。年下の優しいあしらい方。
You didn't. You. Those are not. That is not the string of text you should have typed into Google. That's all I'm gonna say.
こんな手が。
Don't take that advice, Mayu.
ふむ。
Oh boy. I got a bad feeling about this. So that's my current dilemma. Any ideas on what I can do? I gave Nanami a call after I returned to my dorm.
どう思うも何も。
Hey,
彼
肩揉んで帰ってきたなんて話を聞かされて、私はどう返せばいいんだろうね。
Good question. Yeah, she has a really good point.
とりあえず分かったのは、敷部先輩がほんと悟くんには気を許してるんだなってことくらい。
You think? Wait, how do you arrive to that?
普通は男子に肩なんて絶対揉ませないってば。というより、そんな無防備に触らせたりしないから、相手によっぽどいろいろ許してないと。
Oh.
何緩んだ顔してるの？
Shut up, I'm not. At least, I think. Honestly, I was kind of jumping for joy on the inside when Nanami said that. I know I have no right to, though. In fact, my guilt just compounds each time something with Mayu-senpai makes me happy. And I don't see that changing. With that in consideration, and the fact that I'm making Nanami a bit irritated, I should be careful with my behavior going forward. Would you say anything's worth trying if it has the possibility of giving us new leads?
まあね。例の女の子に関しては、現状ほんと何が何やらだし、手がかりの手がかりレベルでも入手できたらありがたいところ。
Right. And on that note, I have an idea. At the very least, we know that the sleeping girl is a friend of Mayu-senpai's.
そうだね。悟くんが聞いたところによると、友達みたいな感じだったってことなんだし。
Yeah, you can be like, Mayu, don't you have any other friends? Or like, hey, Mayu, did you have any friends before you came to high school or whatever? But since infiltrating the research center again carries too much risk, why don't we hack Mayu-senpai's personal computer in her room instead? Okay. Well, that's not what I was thinking, but that's a plan. We currently lack any real information, so I feel like that would be a better option than probing the AIMS database for something.
あ、そっか。友達っぽかったんなら。
Okay. Exactly. We might find some personal information pertaining to the girl on Mayu-senpai's computer. But, like, how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do it in my... How are you gonna do that?
確かにね。寮の部屋なら正直、忍び込むのは楽勝だろうし。
Oh, right. I guess you can do that.
でも、親しい人のプライベートを暴くことになるけど、いいの？
It's for the mission. I'll have to do it. I swallow my emotions as I answer her.
わかった。それじゃあ、早速その作戦やってみよう。
Tonight?
明日の日中っててもないではないけどね。でもそれだと、二人揃って授業を抜け出すことになるでしょ？
Look, I'm not mentally prepared yet to steal her information.
かといって、深夜は深夜で難しいよね。寝てるところに侵入することになるんだし。
Fair point. So I guess even it is. Plan goes something like this.
敷部先輩。
何かな、ななみちゃん。
Don't be like, hey, you want to shower again? I promise nothing bad will happen this time. Initial steps start after we've finished eating dinner and taking our baths. Okay, thank God it's after the baths, not before. First, Nanami catches Mayu-senpai outside her room.
大丈夫ですか？もしよかったらちょっと勉強を見てもらえないかなって。
勉強？
無理なら諦めますけど。
ああ、いや、ごめん。大丈夫、大丈夫。でも、いいの？私なんかを頼ってくれちゃって。
私が知ってる中で先輩が一番頭良さそうですもん。
そうでもない気もしないでもないけど。とにかく、ななみちゃんの部屋で。
よかったらロビーで。
気が散らない？
私の部屋今ちょっと散らかしちゃってるもので。
そう。
ってわけでお願いします。行きましょう。
In the meantime, I'm climbing the building wall as per usual. Bro. Alright. A few moments later. Phew. I successfully sneaked into Mayu Senpai's room through the window. It was still before curfew, so there was a possibility that I would be spotted by someone if I scaled the wall. As I scaled the wall. No signs of that though. Yeah. An uniform stealth function exists precisely to prevent scenarios like that from happening. As luckily enough, the Windows lock was a normal lock that doesn't require a keycard. That made things easier. I successfully infiltrated the room. I'll now proceed to insert the tool. Give Nanami a status update, then take out the hacking tool from my pocket. It's the same one we used last time. Okay, let's turn the computer on. All I have to do is insert it. The insert is in. Okay, that's why I was so confused. All I have to do is insert it. Oh my god. The program will run by itself and do everything it needs to. Our objective this time is to simply copy the data on the computer. There's nothing complicated after putting it in. I just have to wait for it to tell me it's done. The estimated time based on the size of the contents on the HDD is 15 minutes. Once it's done, the computer will turn off. That's the signal I'm waiting for before I pull it out. I said turn off. Weird. Whatever. I still feel bad about invading Maya Senpai's privacy. Sorry. All I could do is apologize to her in my head. Alright, gotta focus on the mission. Once I see that the computer is on, I promptly insert the... Uh-oh! Sudden transmission from Nanami stops my hand where it is. It wasn't a noise signal either. It was her voice, and a very panic-filled one at that. What happened? Ah, shit. Huh?
ごめん。よくわかんないけど、すぐ、やっぱごめんとか言って引き返されちゃって。
What? Why is she in a hurry? Ah! I hear the door unlock from behind me. How the heck is she already back? I'm fucked. I need to leave, but I can't. She'll notice if I go through the window. I quickly hid in a cover the moment the door begins to open. And without a second to waste, I activate the stealth function. Did she catch me?
ごめんね、ななみちゃん。一回引き受けたのに。でも、パッと見た感じ、長引きそうだったからな。
あ。
お風呂まだだったし、やっぱり、今は自分の勉強を優先しないとだし。
Oh. I don't think she noticed me. Well, what a coincidence. Looks like you won't need to steal her info. You can just lurk behind her as she does her shit. Ooh, I'm safe. That was a close call. Well, you probably don't even need to lurk behind her. You can just... We'll be able to see it on the screen. You can use your ability or whatever. Escape unsuccessful, but I currently have my stealth activated and haven't been spotted. I informed Nanami of my current situation via noise signals. I'll attempt to escape when the opportunity arises. Still, I'm in quite the sticky situation. Stealth function may hide my appearance, but she'll notice if I make any large movements. Escaping through the window isn't an option, nor is leaving through the door, since unlocking and opening it will make a noise. Will also make noise. I'll have to wait here until she leaves the room again. She did say she hasn't taken a bath yet, luckily, so that'll probably be my opportunity. That was the reason why she came back here in the first place. Oh. Why though? I assume that means she has something to take care of before taking her bath. But what? She seems awfully cheery for some reason.
やっぱりね。備えあれば憂いなしだしね。勉強しておけばいつ来られても落ち着いて対処できるはずだしね。お姉さんとして。
Okay, hang on a minute.
そうすればきっと。
Okay, I thought she was when she meant studying, she was talking about her friend. That was not the case. Is she studying? I know grades basically top of the class. Subject which she possibly need to prepare for. The subject of sex. No, I'd rather not. That sounds too risky. I'll just wait it out. Safety first, as the saying goes. I want to avoid taking any risks. It's definitely not because I'm itching to see what she's about to do. Nope, most definitely not.
おっと、コーヒーは欠かせないよね。落ち着かなきゃだしね。にしても、こんな世界があったなんてな。知らなかったよ。
Seriously, what is it? What subject could possibly make her this giddy? I have to know. No, wait. I'm not doing this for me. I have no other choice. I'm stuck here. I'm absolutely not peeking because I want to, okay? Maybe just a little.
さて、あれ？私 PC つけっぱなしにしてたっけ？
Oh, you didn't turn it off. Shit, is she gonna think anything of it? Well, probably not.
ナイスだよ、私。それじゃあ早速、昨日の続きを。
He's still in the clear. One saving grace in this situation was that she entered before I'd inserted the hacking tool. Huh? She's on her internet browser looking at something. Maybe it's a research page or some Astron-related topic.
男の子のあしらい方。いよいよ本題だね。望むところだよ。
God damn it. My brain just had a monetary lapse. What? How to blow off a boy? What on earth is she studying?
いろいろテクニックがあるんだ。
Ah, my jaw.
ふむふむ。ほほー。これは全部熟読しておかなきゃ。年上のお姉さんとしては。
Bro.
あしらうにしても傷つけちゃかわいそうだもんね。 肩だってまた揉んでほしいし。
Wait, is she talking about me? She's studying how to blow me off? How to turn me down? Wait, back up. What the hell?
サトルくん
I'm collecting useful information. I'll stay here and see how much I can get.
了解
Bro. Man, maybe she's actually annoyed by my frequent visits. Anami did say that girls wouldn't just let any guy massage their shoulders, but maybe Mayu Senpai felt compelled to say yes for some reason. Wait, stop thinking negatively. She said she wanted more of them. So where does that leave us? What's going on here? Why is she studying how to blow me off?
やっぱりこういう手だよね、このサイト。
God damn it, why do you have to say it like that, Mayu? You could have just said how to reject a younger boy or whatever. Rachi, what kind of site is she on? Blue, orange YouTube. God. I think I can't see the monitor from where I'm at, and it's driving me crazy.
こういうのも、年上のお姉さんとしては知っておかないとまずいよね。
My fucking jaw.
なんせ年上なんだし、向こうもそういうの期待してるだろうし。嫌なわけじゃないんだよ。ただちょっと怖いだけでっていう。でもそれも知られたくはないわけで。となったら、こういうこともしっかり今はこれで許してじゃないけど。でもこんなことまでするんだ。男の子ってこんなのがいいんだ。
Yes.
おちんちんを口でするだけで。
There it is. It was. They didn't outright say it until now. Hold up. What? Is she on some sex advice website for women?
ほほう。裏筋って言うんだ。
Oh, now she's looking up anatomy.
裏筋と気筒。なるほど。
She's reading it all in meticulous detail. Why? Just why? I have to stop myself from shouting at the top of my lungs. Actually, why am I spying on her in the first place? That's the biggest question I should be asking myself.
サトルくん大丈夫
I'm fine. Don't worry. Oh god, there's no way in hell I can tell Nanami what's going on right now. Man, honestly, I just want to get the hell out of here right this second. My heart's beating like a runaway train, and it's definitely not because I'm scared of being caught. She's reading an internet how-to for blowjobs. My senpai is apparently to use on me. What am I supposed to do? God damn it. Just standing still is hard enough. Please just take your damn bath already.
小刻みにか。ちょっと試してみた方がいいのかな。
Oh, what? What is she about to do? Oh god, I don't like where this is headed. She's gonna grab a banana.
そうだよね。実践も必要なことだよね。
Where is the banana?
なんかものすごく恥ずかしいけど、年上なのに何も知らないままの方がもっと恥ずかしいし、今後のために。
Wait, just relax. Satoru, isn't this a golden opportunity? She's glued to her computer right now. Maybe I can open the door real quick without her noticing.
サトルくん、渡して。
I'm gonna... Just as I'm about to finish my sentence, I hear something that kills as... that kills as the reason left in me. Kills all the reason left in me.
勉強しておくからね、サトルくん。
Bro! My heart nearly leapt out of my leapt out of me just when I heard her say my name there. Before I know it, I've accidentally cut off transmission and leaned myself forward. And what a sight I'm greeted with. For a minute or so after, Mayu-senpai sat in her chair to catch her breath. Eventually, though, she sat back up and grabbed some tissues to wipe her crotch with.
お風呂も入らないと。
Thank God!
今なら誰もいないよね。ほんとリミットギリギリだし。はあ、もっと勉強しないとな。いろいろ。
She grabs a change of clothes and dejectedly walks out the door. Okay. I shouldn't have to worry about her coming back for a while now. I continue to brace myself with all my might as I leave the room. But you can... But the data... Oh...
サトルくん。
I wasn't able to make it back to my room in the state I was in. I supported myself by leaning against the wall and walked towards Nanami's room. Sorry, I know you told me not to come, but please just let me rest here a bit. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall apart.
さすがに出てけとは言えないよ。とにかく無事でよかった。途中で通信も切れちゃうし、何度部屋に突撃しちゃおうかと思ったから。
Thank God you didn't.
でも大丈夫だったんだよね。
Yeah, don't think she noticed me. I sit down and take a breather. I was tightening the bottom half of my body, or rather, clenching my ass the entire time, which made me extremely fatigued. Most of it's mental fatigue, though. I was scared for a while, but luckily she left to take a bath, and I used that opportunity to get out.
うん。ごめんね。私の責任だよね。てっきりとっくに入浴済みだと思ってたけど、ちゃんと確認するべきだった。でも結局何だったの？お風呂の前にどうしても済ませておきたい用事があったってことなんだよね。サトルくん？
Don't worry about it. Right. How to best go about explaining this. I'd rather not say out of respect for her privacy.
私たち PC の中身まるっと盗んじゃおうとしてたんだけど。
I know, but still. It wasn't in any way related to our mission, so please just let it go.
許してあげてって。はあ、まあサトルくんが自分の胸だけに秘めておきたい式部先輩の秘密ってことなら別にいいけど。
Sure, just please don't ask me any more questions.
はいはい。それじゃあそれはそれとして、じゃあ機会を伺って再トライってことで。
What?
じゃないよ、当たり前でしょ。無意に終わっちゃったんだし。私も今度はしっかり引き止めておくから、サトルくんも再潜入よろしくね。
I really, really don't feel up to this. But I think I'm just gonna have to do it. I have to erase that sex site from her browsing history before we run that hacking program. I should notice that definitely. Is there no way around it?
プライベートを暴いて申し訳ない気持ちは私も一緒だってば。
You don't understand, sis.
けどお互いミスは成果で取り返しておかないとさ。でしょ？
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Mayu senpai. I'm so sorry. Forgive me for not being able to apologize in person.
というか敷部先輩お風呂に行ったんだよね。
That's what I'm saying. You could have done it right there. You could have done it right then. Yeah, that's what she said before she walked out. She won't have much time though. It's almost closing time for baths.
なら今こそチャンスなんじゃないの？
That's what I'm saying. Please no, not today. At least give me a few days to recover. As pitiful as it is, I'm still abstaining at this very moment. If I go back into a room, I'll remember everything I just saw, and this time I'll definitely get a boner.
じゃあもう部屋に帰って休んだ方がいいんじゃない？
Let me rest here for just a little while longer, please.
そんなに消耗したんだ。まあそりゃ無理もないんだろうけど。
Oh, she has no idea. Any guy would be trained after experiencing what I just did. But that's not the main reason I don't want to go today. The guilt I feel is just too strong. Oh boy.
やっぱり時間ギリギリに行って正解だった。おかげで誰もいなかった。さすがにね。あんなことしちゃった後だと人目が。かといってお風呂入らないのも気持ち悪いし。そもそもしなければよかったとか、そういうのはいい子なしだよ私。勉強のためなんだから、勉強の。でも明日サトルくんの顔まともに見れるかな。なんかいろいろ思い出しちゃいそう。
Oh, don't worry. He will as well.
ダメだよマユ。ちゃんと切り替えておかないと。そう切り替え。そのためにメールチェックでも。あ、そっか。今日ってセキュリティの定期診断の日か。
Oh. Not like it matters to me. Research isn't exactly the most interesting stuff. At least nothing industry spies would give a care about.
ちょっと待って。これ変だ。
Uh-oh. I did go to the research center that day. But what's with this log?
まさか。
Uh-oh.
リドルジョーカー。
I avoided seeing Mai senpai the next day. It's not only sad, but probably comes off as odd to her. I mean, I've been visiting her every day for the past week or so. But I just couldn't bring myself to do it. However, my mission still continues.
じゃあサイトライト行こっか。
Okay. Nighttime and Nanami's raring to go. Now's not the time to back down.
同じミスを繰り返さないためにも今日は式部先輩をお風呂に誘うから。
Uh-oh. It looks, Shikbe. It looks, Mayu, it's nothing bad. Nothing will go wrong this time. Nothing bad will happen this time.
それなら絶対すぐには戻れないからね。仮に何かあってもサトルくんが離脱する時間は確保できるよ。
We just have to hope she won't remember what you did to her last time in the bath and say no.
さすがにそれはないってば。散々違うからって言ってあるし。っていうか忘れかけてたんだから蒸し返さないでよ。サトルくんのバカ。アホ。アホ。
I'm sincerely sorry. Even if I'm loathing having to do this, I probably shouldn't have brought that up. I'm just gonna have to get over it already. What I saw yesterday was something I didn't need to see. Completely different circumstances than the sleeping girl in the capsule. I didn't see anything yesterday. I didn't see anything. Hey, I'm ready.
あとは昨日と同じように。
Yeah. Let's pretend yesterday never happened.
そうだね。お互い失敗したんだしね。
Oh, don't worry. None of it was your fault. In very different ways. No more thinking about it.
対象をポイント F まで誘導完了。
Roger that. Commencing infiltration. Phew, I'm just waiting for the shit to hit the fan. As long as Nanami keeps Mayu-senpai occupied, the rest should be cake. I sneak in with no troubles and complete the hacking in a few minutes. All in all, it went a lot faster than I expected. I've received no contact from Nanami either. That means they're both still in the bath. Time for me to get out of here then. I suppress the bubbling feelings of guilt and quickly leave the room. After this, we'll have Nanami run over the data, and then we'll be done. Oh, I'm just waiting for... that data's not going to be on the USB. I never want to have to do something like this ever again. For that reason, I can only hope that the data gives us some sort of lead. Nothing? Or is there something?
これどういうこと？
Oh, there is something. I don't know. Wasn't expecting it, honestly. Approximately 10 minutes later, Nanami and I both stare at the screen of her tablet in utter confusion. As odd as it is, I can't believe the only stuff on here is the OS and the pre-installed programs. I knew there was nothing. She got rid of all of it.
どう見てもブラウズ専用マシンだよこれ。データ関連は全部オンラインストレージに置いてるとか？それならまあわからなくもないけど。
Anything stick out from her web browser's bookmarks in history? Don't look at the history.
その辺込みで今まるっと洗ってる。けど、それっぽいのはないな。閲覧してるのはポータルサイトとそこからのリンク先くらいだね。重要なのは全部研究室のマシンなのかな。まあ量は確かに危ないもんね。簡単に潜入できちゃうくらいなんだし。
Wait, hold on. Can I, take a look at her browsing history from yesterday?
はい。 れだね。
It's wiped. That's what that's what it's gonna be. He was right. The log only shows portal sites and news pages. Linked from there. Page from yesterday is nowhere to be seen. So while I was in her room, hiding yesterday, my senpai was looking at some sex advice website. I didn't actually see the website itself, but going off what she said, yeah, definitely, it was definitely something not for kids.
だからサトルくん、昨日何があったか教えてくれなかったの？
Yeah. Of course, I left out quite a few details, but some things are better left unsaid. Just the nature of the site itself would suffice for the point I'm trying to make. See, Satoru knows.
つまり
She's caught on, that's what it means. Yeah.
エッチなサイト見てハーハーしてる式部先輩見て、
Okay.
サトルくんもハー
Never mind. You know what? I never mentioned. I never brought up any of it. No.
だってサトルくん、通信越しにも様子変だったよ。
Well, duh. I was shocked when I realized what she was looking at. It threw me for a loop.
予想外って、サトルくん、女の子に夢見すぎ。
True. But it is Mayu. What? Girls don't look at those sorts of websites in their free time? Don't tell me that's something you do, Nanami.
私のことはいいの。お兄ちゃんのセクハラ大臣、セクハラ賞。
Oh. What the heck? You brought it up.
し、あんまり騒ぐと隣の人に感づかれかねないよ。
I feel like she's the one being fussy. But she has a point, so I quiet down. As does Nanami.
データが消されてる可能性があるってことだね。
Yeah. Probably after I left, which would be after she returned from her bath.
サトルくんが潜入してたのバレてたってわけじゃないよね。
Considering what happened yesterday while I was in there, I would say that's highly unlikely. There's a possibility that she knew I was there and only masturbated for the purpose of catching me off guard. But I wouldn't be here right now if that was the case. I'm 99% sure. I can't claim 100% confidence, which frustrates me to an extent. I really should have paid her a visit today instead of whining to myself about how embarrassing it'd be. It's too late for that though.
だよね。そうなるとまあ、たまたまなタイミングだったのかもしれないけど。
Either way, we don't know anything for certain, so we can only make assumptions.
一応、消去されたデータの痕跡は発掘してみるけど、あまり期待はしないでおいて。
I was hoping this plan would net us some sort of lead, but damn, we really got nothing.
せっかく2日にわたって苦労したのにね。
It is unfortunate, but honestly, I'm a bit relieved. I was a bit apprehensive about this plan from the start. It just didn't feel right to invade her privacy like that. Well, I guess I ended up witnessing something extremely private regardless.
ってわけで、他の手も見つけたかったところだけど、仕方ないか。やっぱり研究室の方にハッキングだね。サトルくん、また日中にうまいこと式部先輩の気をそらしてね。
Yeah. Guess that means another shoulder massage. Not thinking dirty thoughts, I swear. But what if something like yesterday does happen?
なんか、エロい顔になってない？
Nuh-uh. Absolutely not. I can vehemently deny it all I want. But it's a high time I come clean to myself. I can't turn a blind eye to these feelings any longer. I'm attracted to her as a woman. I'm sexually attracted to her.
リドルジョーカ
Hey, Kyohei.
ー。何
This is gonna sound weird, but have you ever been attracted to a girl?
それって女みたいな顔してるけど
That's not why I asked, I swear. No, I wasn't implying anything. I'm just curious.
そっか。まあそりゃ僕だってあるよ。健康な思春期の男子なんだからさ。
When does it happen exactly?
え、何それ
Well, was it like on first glance, or does something have to happen for you to start seeing a girl as attractive?
そんなのどっちでもあるって感じじゃないというか、サトル、僕を男と見込んで聞いてくれたんだよね。
Maybe. Yeah.
そっかそっか。ありがとうね。だから僕も男としてみんなには黙っておくね。頑張ってね、サトル。
Thanks. Truth be told, he just happened to be the closest guy sitting to me. But he seems happy, so I'll keep it that a secret. Since it sure doesn't help me, though. Well, I guess it differs from person to person. Either way, this has absolutely nothing to do with my mission. And even putting that aside, I'm keeping secrets from her, taking advantage of her feelings for me, and trying to expose her own secrets. I don't deserve to harbor any sort of feelings towards her. I repeat that to myself as a reminder. Alright, I'll go see her at noon. I'll massage her shoulders as much as I have to for the sake of the mission. I swear it's just for the mission. Lunch break soon arrives.
どうしたの
Oh, sorry, I was thinking you seemed really busy today. I went to Mai Senpai's lab as planned and found her glued to a computer screen. She always makes coffee for me, but today she just apologized and said I could make it myself if I wanted some. I have a bad feeling about this. Did something come up?
ちょっとね。大急ぎで作らなきゃいけないものができてね。ちょっと特貫作業中というわけさ。
Oh, okay. Does that mean she hasn't noticed the break-in or nor the hacking? That'd be nice, but it makes little difference to the current situation. Can't exactly ask her about a shoulder massage when she's neck deep in work. What she did 2 days ago doesn't seem to be affecting her behavior. Honestly, if she was visibly embarrassed about me being here, I could possibly make something happen. Actually, scratch that. I'd rather that not happen for a variety of reasons. Still, the question remains, what do I do now?
そうそう。だから放課後なんだけどね。
Huh? Yeah?
そんなわけでごめん。ちょっと忙しいんだ。来てもらってもお構いできないから。
Oh, okay. I won't bother you then. Probably won't be able to get anything out of her. Oh well. I'll just have to wait till she's finished with her work.
あと、明日もなんだけど。
Yeah?
明日も多分、ごたごたしてると思うんだ。研究の都合でちょっと環境を変える必要がありそうで。 この PC とかも撤去しようかなって。
あ、
だからごめんね。数日はこんな感じだと思うんだ。顔出しに来てくれるなら寮の方に来てくれると嬉しいな。
oh, okay. Thanks. It can't be.
ハッキングしてたのがバレた？
Not entirely sure. It wasn't too specific, but that's what her words seemed to imply. The problem now, though,
PC が撤去されるってことだね。あそこの PC がなくなったら、ハッキングするにも研究棟に再潜入する以外になくなるっていうのは痛いな。
and we still haven't solved the keycard issue.
はあ。サトルくん、3択かな。1、研究棟に再潜入して今度こそセキュリティ周りのデータをいじる。2、ハッキング周りは一旦諦めて他の侵入可能な端末を探しつつ、式部先輩本人から引き出せる限りに情報を引き出す。
And what's the third option?
明日以降で PC を撤去するってことだったんでしょ。なら今日のうちに盗める限りに盗んでおく。
They're all pretty fishy, pretty risky.
一番危険度が高いのは1だよね。一度挑戦してみたことではあるけども、中からの侵入に対しても硬かったし、なんとか突破できたとしてもやっぱりセキュリティ周りまで手を出せるかどうかの保証はない。カードキーのこともあるから、発覚してた時に一番ヤバいことになるコースなのも間違いない。
It's a real gambit, yeah.
で、2の方ははっきり言ってサトルくん次第なんだけど。
Sorry. I doubt I can get her to talk to me much with how busy she is right now.
そりゃあね、正直一番望み薄なコース、長い時間かけることにはなるね。でも1はもちろん3よりもはるかに安全。その点考えると私はこれに1票かな。
And the last option is the middle ground between the two.
うん、博打を打つのはロックを解除する時の1回だけ。ダメだった時も1案よりはまあ逃げやすい。その代わり1案よりも得られる情報は確実に少ない。ローリスクローリターンだね。そうなるとノーリスクローリターンの2案が私的にはやっぱり推しかな。
The second plan hinges entirely on what I can do. Either I'll be able to obtain information from Mayu-senpai, or I won't. It's for the mission though, so I have to accomplish it no matter what. Subdue my emotions, suppress my guilt and shame. Talk to her.
こんなこと
What the fuck?
知らなかったのに。
It just...
し
Huh?
ようとも思ったことなかったのに。
Yeah, nah, it just has the audio from it, right? Yeah. Huh? What relevance does this make? What relevance does this have to the fucking...
サトルくん、あんなに私の胸見てくれてたから。
What? Frankly, I don't know if I'll be able to. I managed to keep my composure today, but that's only because she was her normal self. If she looked at me with an expression like the one she was making while she was doing that, I don't know if I'll be able to hold back. Second plan has the benefit of being risk-free, but there's a huge possibility we won't net any new information from it at all.
それはまあ確かにね。
I say we go with Plan 3. I want to obtain as much information as I can for future operations.
多少のリスクは冒してもゼロよりはマシって判断だね。そうなるとリスクを少しでも下げるためにサトルくん一人で行ってもらうことになるよ。
I nod. In the case that the keycard's been disabled, I'll have to escape from the guards. Without Nanami with me, there's a high chance I'll be able to escape. Entering, on the other hand, will be difficult.
それでもよくて、何があってもちゃんと帰ってきてくれるんなら私も3案でいいよ。
I've already infiltrated the building numerous times. I should be fine by myself. We're set to go with Plan 3. I have to carry out my responsibilities now that I've made this choice. Once night arrives, I make my way to the school building alone, leaving Nanami behind at the dorms. Honestly, I might just be running away from the truth. That's why I chose this option over the second one. It definitely is. Yeah. Sooner or later I'll have to confront these feelings. Both for my own sake and for hers. Still, I'm a spy, and I can't change that no matter how much I may want to. She's a student here, and a researcher too. I can't be with her. So shouldn't I savor the time I have now with her? Maybe I should have made more opportunities to meet with her, to talk to her. Maybe I should have gone with Plan 2, like Nanami said. Maybe if it yielded no return, even if it yielded no return. That's a scary prospect in itself. He and I will eventually have to say our goodbyes. I haven't got any closer to her than I already have, so for my sake... Stop. Plan 2 can be considered once this is over with. I need to focus on the mission at hand. I take a breath and readjust my focus, keeping my guard up while I press the keycard against the scanner. Phew. Still works. That's good. The lack of data on her room computer and the replacing of her lab computer were mere coincidences. Alright, time to steal the data. They were not coincidences. Since we're hacking it remotely this time, it'll take a bit longer to complete. Now that I've successfully entered, I need to insert the device as soon as I can. Let's see. Looks like I need to turn off my stealth first. Can't tell where my pockets are with it on. Feel around for the stealth switch as I walk towards the computer. After taking my second step, however, I freeze. Gasp. Immediately, my body breaks out into a cold sweat. What the fuck is going on? Can't move my legs. No, I can't move the entire lower half of my body. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Nothing seems to be binding me. Wait. I feel the blood rushing away from my face. I lower my hand in an attempt to touch my legs. But my fingers are blocked by something. I can only reach so far downward. It's as if the entire airspace below my waist has been solidified. A chill runs down my spine as I recall a certain memory. Senpai? What are we doing? What are you doing?
私の能力で 有原くんの周囲のアストラルを固めて壁を作ってみたのさ。
I was waiting for this.
こうして動きを封じてしまえば動きたくても動けまい。
Look, all I'm saying is that I'm glad I'm glad this happened before the confession than after. So that we don't have anything like with Hazuki. God damn it, I keep bringing it up. But like, it's hard not to compare them. This is exactly the same sensation I experienced back then. But where's Mayu-senpai then? I don't see her anywhere. How could she have activated her ability if she's not here? Right as I ask myself that question, I hear the sound of the door unlocking. I panic, but it's no use. I can't do anything. Then, the door opens. Can't even turn around to look. My body feels stiff, almost like it's locked in place.
高額明細とはね。
A soft, calm voice pierces me from behind. I can hear footsteps approaching me one after another. And they circle around to my front.
お互い興味深いものを開発しているようだ。こっちのはアストラルの運動を遅滞させる技術でね。
There's no hint of surprise or any other emotion on her face. And that tells me everything I need to know.
空間固定能力を発動させた瞬間の状態でそいつをかけていたんだよ。が、どうやら君に解除されてしまったみたいだね。足元には気をつけないといけないな。
Oh, I must have stepped on some sort of sensor panel hidden in the flooring. It worked as a switch for her ability. When stepped on, it automatically activates her ability, evacuates. Okay. Huh? It was likely frozen in a state right before it was about to solidify. It's the same technology we used during the expo fair. And she even had something that allowed her ability to activate irrespective of her will. It seems strange. I don't know exactly why she has has that now.
気をつけないといけないのは私もだったね。
Oh.
とはいえ、まさかアストラル認証を盗まれるとは思ってもみなかった。
I don't know when it happened, but it likely wasn't too long ago. I don't know what happened, but she noticed. And in response, she set up a trap. She was lying in wait, hoping the thief who replicated her card would show themselves again. Shit.
不審な相手に接触された記憶はないんだ。だが、その高額明細だけで私に悟られることなくアストラルパターンを盗んでのけたとも考えにくい。となると、さて君はどうやったのか、一体誰なのか、いつどこでお目にかかったかな。
I am nobody, and we've never met before. The more that more or less confirms it. She doesn't know it's me. That might seem like a ray of hope, but it's a false hope.
逃げられはしないよ。
I'm trapped. Until she deactivates her ability, I can't move an inch. There's no way I can weasel my way out of this with words.
さあ、明細を解いてもらおうか。
Oh. I'm sorry. I clench my teeth and apologize in my heart. Who am I apologizing to, though? Dad? Nanami? Or was I apologizing to her? Either way. Resigning myself to the situation, I deactivate my stealth function. Mayu-senpai lets out an audible gasp upon seeing who I am.
サトルくん。
Yeah. I mutter softly under my breath. I won't run. Her expression of shock gradually softens into an expression of acceptance.
そう。
She responds with a similar murmur.
リドルジョーカー。
Oh! I fucked up big time. Time to say goodbye to my life as a student of this school. Who knows what'll happen to me after the security guards come and get me. But one thing's for certain. Everything has been ruined. My mission, and my life too. At least, that's what I was expecting to happen.
有原くん、今日は一体どうしたんですか？
ああ、朝からずっと、なんというか、呆然としている様子だが。
Oh, sorry.
お、わかった。お腹空いてるんでしょ。だったら、しょうがないな。僕の秘蔵のおやつをちょっとだけ分けてあげるよ。
おやつにしては非常に大きいのだが。
Hey!
ふっふん。大きいだけじゃないよ。カロリーもこれ1個で1500以上あるもんね。
はぁ？
ほとんど我々女子の1日の摂取カロリーなのだが。
僕らは男子なんだから何の問題もないよ。ってわけで、はいサトル。
You know the difference between guys and girls is average calorie average daily average. Jesus Christ.
僕らは男子なんだから何の問題もないよ。ってわけで、はいサトル。
You know, Kyohei, the average for guys and girls is not that dissimilar. It's only like 300 calorie difference.
でも有原くん、朝もきちんと食べていませんでしたよね。ここはありがたくいただいておいた方がいいんじゃないでしょうか。
Yeah, I guess. Thanks, Kyohei.
はいどうぞ。うんうん。やっぱり男の子はお腹空かせちゃダメだからね。
I take a bite out of the giant snack pastry he gave me. It's the following day, so why has nothing happened to me yet? What is her game plan here? Yesterday night, following my confrontation with Mayu-senpai. So what are you going to do with me now?
うん、そうだね。うん。
She ponders for a brief moment, then looks back up at me.
今日のところはおとなしく帰ってくれる？
That was far from what I expected her to say. You're letting me go?
今日は何も取らないでおいてねってこと。
That's just... I don't even know what to say, honestly. Needless to say, I was baffled. None of what made any sense to me whatsoever. None of this made any sense to me whatsoever. But I had little choice but to comply.
まあ、ごめんごめん。固定を解かないと帰りようがないよね。
What? No, wait, why are you...
あんまり大声出すと、私以外にも誰か来るかもしれないよ。それとも、呼んだ方がいいの？
So if I gave up and leave... So if I give up and leave, you'll let me off the hook?
そうだね。ただ、明日、少し話せる？
Oh... I can't promise anything.
上次第ってことか。わかった。でも、期待しているよ。
Yes, goodbye then.
うん。おやすみ、サトルくん。
I scurried out of there with my tail between my legs. For some reason, she deliberately chose not to inform the security guards. Nothing's happened to me since, so I can assume that to mean she hasn't informed the school either. That's what I was worried about most, to be honest. Well, I guess it's a good thing she hasn't, in a sense. But why? Still scratching my head in confusion. What reason would she have not to tell anyone?
なんとも言えんな。
Even Dad is drawing blanks.
だが、明日の話は行くべきだな。
Are you sure?
今日、こうしてお前を返しておいて、明日になって改めて捕まえるということはまずない。お前が今日のうちに学院から離脱したら、それで終わりなわけだからな。
Look, I think this situation requires you to you'll have to spill the beans about mostly everything, probably including the SFD, I suppose. But why would she let me go despite that? Is it because she trusts me? No, that can't be. Not after last night. She knows I've been hiding a multitude of things from her. And in her mind, that was probably the only reason I was hanging around her. It hurts, but I can't deny anything. I can't, but maybe I can do something.
先に聞いておきたい。お前は彼女と話がしたいか？
I mean...
どうなんだ？
Yes, I want to if I can. Not to try and make excuses. I'm fully aware of that my actions can't be excused. But I had my reasons. He's a researcher for the school, and I'm an undercover agent for the SFD. There's nothing that will change that fact. Still, though, she wants to talk to me, and so do I. I want to know why she did this. I want to know what she's thinking.
そうか。ま、多分そういうことだな。
What do you mean?
彼女はお前が明日必ず来ると信じているのさ。無論、打算や計算、もろもろ込みでの判断だろう。が、少なくとも彼女は、お前が今晩中にとんずらこかないと踏んだ。逆に言えば、お前は逃げられたのに逃げなかったという立場に立てるわけだ。
Ah, he has a point. This talk won't work unless we allow a night to go by. Essentially,
向こうは逃がした。こちらは逃げなかった。つまり、明日ならある種、対等だ。そうするために、彼女は話を持ちかけたと。こちらが考えることまでおそらく見越しているな。
he really is sharp.
となったら、 まずは乗るしかあるまいよ。その上でどうなるかは話してみないことにはわからんな。一応お前たちが学院から脱出できるように準備はしておく。頼んだぞ。
I swallowed the last bit of the pastry. My pastry kind of works too. Never mind. Yeah, I can't make assumptions until I talk to her. And if there's no risk to doing that, alright. Make up my mind and start composing a text message. I think this is it. I head out to the courtyard come lunch break. This is where Mayu-senpai said to meet her in the reply she sent me. There's a bench a bit ahead where I spot a couple of students. Place where we can be seen, but not overheard. The lab would have been the best choice for a private conversation naturally. But the reason she decided against that was likely because she didn't want to... What the fuck? Vis-a-vis with me in a closed room. What? Opting for a public location was an act of prudence on her part. To her, I'm someone to be wary of.
早いね。
Upon hearing her voice behind me, I tightened my lips to mask my emotions.
来てくれてありがとう。座るところもなくて申し訳ない。
It's okay. Made the right decision. We're not here to sit down and relax after all.
そうだね。幼い頃、風蘭児童学園にいた同士っていう関係ではもうない。私はここの研究員で、君はどこかの企業の産業スパイか何かなのかな。
Sorry, but I can't answer that.
そう。まあどうあれ、認証キーは書き換えさせてもらったからね。私から盗んだアストラルパターンでは、もう研究室にも研究棟にも入ることはできないよ。
So that's what tipped her off. She probably saw a log at the research center that occurred at a time she knew she wasn't there. Might even have info on all the infiltration attempts we made using the keycard infused with her signature. But I doubt she's realized we sneaked into her room. Her deleting the data off her computer was probably just a precautionary measure. Thank goodness she didn't realize I was watching that time. Bro, huh? Why the fuck did it show it again? It was one line! What do you mean? That's my reaction. Stop, Satoru. This isn't the time to be remembering that. Yeah, please. For my fucking sake.
口惜しいのはわかるけど、こっちにも立場があるからね。
Huh? Oh, yeah.
というか、そんな立場であるにもかかわらず、セキュリティ意識が甘かった自分が我ながら情けないよ。君のような同世代のスパイがいるとは思っていなかったし、学生でもある自分の方が先住の研究員より隙があるって目をつけられる可能性が高いとも考えていなかった。だから昨日は本当に驚かされたよ。
Yet you let me go without reporting anything to the school.
そうだね。
So is that something you can just decide not to do?
心配してくれてるんだ。
No, that's not what I meant. All I want to say is why you let me go and why you called me out here today.
とりあえず君に他の情報入手経路がないのは分かってる。そうじゃなければあんな手段は取ってなかったはずだからね。
Are you sure about that?
うん。駆け引きは望むところだよ。それじゃこっちももうちょっと踏み込ませてもらうけど、昨日の高学明祭
This isn't what I expected.
見た感じ、あの迷彩の作用の仕方は科学技術によるものじゃなかったよね。オンオフはともかく、私の能力に対する反応の仕方からして、つまりアストラル能力によるもの。
I'll leave the answer up to your imagination.
では洞察を進めてみよう。アストラル能力といっても、しかし君の能力ではない。少なくとも私を腕にぶら下げられた以上、身体能力を上げられる系統の能力なのは確か。つまり迷彩は他のアストラル使いの能力ってことになる。でも君はあの日単独行動だった。となるとアストラルをコピーする何らかの手段、技術を君が属している組織は持っているってことだ。おそらくはアストラルを記憶する素材ってところかな。装置のような大きなものではないはずだよね。多分繊維状のものだ。でないとあの格好に搭載できないし。
I can't believe she made all those deductions just from yesterday's incident. I'm reminded of just how fearsome her intellectual prowess is.
でもって、ナナミちゃんも君と同じ身分なんだよね。
Maybe.
私からアストラルパターンを盗んだのは、おそらくあのお風呂の時。
Maybe.
いや、その前に何か仕掛けられていて、それをあの時に回収したというのが一番可能性が高いかな。
Maybe.
どうだい？
I raised both hands in defeat. Misleading her is pointless at this stage. She's already basically arrived at the truth on her own. You're right. Nanami and I came to the school as part of an undercover operation.
アストラルをコピーする素材については？
A name for it is memory fiber. The effects are exactly as you detailed.
いきなり素直に明かしてくれたね。
I don't intend to tell you everything. Staying quiet wouldn't be a good look, seeing as how you've basically figured out most everything.
ならよかった。想像した通りだったことを含めて。
That's not a good thing at all.
そうだね。このままではお互いに。
I'll get right to it. What exactly do you want from me?
うん。
She's the very image of calm and collected. Brushes her hair back, then looks me in the eye with a slight grin.
取引をしないかい？
Huh? What?
私はこのまま君のことを黙っている。代わりに、そのメモリー繊維を私にこっそり提供してくれないかな。
So that was her plan.
で、お前はどう答えたんだ？
I'll think about it. I asked her to give me some time to consider it. Bro, I literally called it out. Still though, we obviously can't give it to her, right?
現状ではな、危険すぎる。が、これは向こうがメモリー繊維に対して高い価値を見出しているということではあるわけだ。
There's no doubting that. At the very least, she wants it to the extent that she's willing to forego her own responsibilities and keep my identity a secret for it. Otherwise, she wouldn't have proposed that deal.
そして、向こうの申し出はこちらにとって有益なのもまた確かだ。
So, what do you want me to do?
粘れ。
What?
いいか？こっちがとんずらこけば話が終わりなのは向こうも重々承知のはずなんだ。なのにこうしてきた。つまり向こうはそれほどにメモリー繊維が欲しいと見ていい。で、おそらくだ。こっちのことを学院側に黙っているのは認証を盗まれたことを伏せておきたいからだと思う。立場的に大きな過失だ。 責任を問われ地位を追われることにもなりかねないだろう。それは困ると彼女が考えている可能性は高い。
All of a sudden, I'm reminded of something. She's repeating school years to accomplish this goal of hers, which could be related to what I saw the other day. Well, that's something I don't have.
無論こっちもできる限りお前たちをこのまま学院に潜入させておきたいという色気はあるが、この状況主導権を握っているのはこっちだ。だからギリギリまで粘って有利な条件か有益な情報を可能な限り引き出してもらえないか。
You want me to negotiate?
メモリー繊維の提供は難しい。だが最初からそう言ったら話はそこで終わりだろう。カードは有効に切らなきゃな。そんなわけでよろしく頼む。
Another unreasonably difficult mission.